Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to some more Come Deliverance. You know what? You're getting another episode whether you want it or not, because I'm playing and recording it basically back to back. And you know what? Inaugural episode? Let's go. Hey buddy, how's it going? We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. I don't know how to block properly, but I guess that doesn't work. I was trying to see if I could, like, hook him up with, like, a face stab. But it ain't working. Ow! Ow! Listen, there's gotta be a way. I'm dead. Alright, well, we tried. Let's run. I had to give it a shot, man. I can get him in the face every so often, but it doesn't happen enough where it seems to be valuable for me to continue trying to make this work. So, he has won this battle. Maybe the game will teach me better blocking mechanics later on in life. But for right now, it seems to not want to teach me proper blocking. Actually, I don't think the game has taught me any blocking at all. But that's fine. I wonder if there's a way to turn off head bobble. Or if the game was like, nah, man, we're going for so realistic. We're going for so realistic. You're going to have the head bobble on. Oh, there's a lady screaming. Do we try and play hero here? Horse riding. WC is trot. Caps lock makes it walk. It can recover stamina. Your horse's stamina indicator. It will deplete when galloping. Got it. Galloping can be exhausted and can deplete your stamina too, especially if I'm not here an experienced horseman, which I am not. Left shift will left shift and double left shift for cantering. I do like that there's like, oh, she's right there. Can we save it? All right. Oh, it gave me it. Oh, if you need another save your snaps, try visiting. Oh, I forgot that in order to quick save like that, it ate up my snaps. But maybe I'm gonna. Okay. I helped her. Ow! Ow! No! I'm getting whooped! Let go! Stop blocking! I saved you, Teresa! Teresa! Oh, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of... And they're all locked on. And they're all locked on. Everything is locked on. I can't... Hello. Okay, now we're fighting. Wait, so if I'm locked onto somebody else, I can't actually fight them? Like, they won't actually attack me? I'm dead. There's just nothing I can do. I can't unlock from them. Combat is a little bad. Like, a little bit. Like, it's janky and weird that it seems like they won't attack me unless I'm locked onto them. Okay. Okay. What happened? I got her away. He's talking. I gotta let the lock out. I can't unlock from him. See that little circle? It sticks me on him. And if I'm hitting tab, like, nothing's happening. So it's one of those things where, like, I might be able to run over and, like, bop him. I can't knock him out. So maybe I can bop him on the face and then just run away. All right, I helped her. Hey, guy. I'm out. Goodbye. Yes, alcohol begins to act gradually, giving you bonuses of speech, vitality, and charisma and strength. Although if you overindulge, the effects can be less than pleasant. Oh, no. Goodbye. No, you're running. You can call your horse anytime by whistling, but your whistle will also be heard by people. Right, we learned that. Could you guys, like, not chase me? Alright. I saved Teresa. As everybody else gets stabbed and fucked up. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Run! Alright, well, you're fucked. Keep going. You didn't call your horse, you just grabbed a horse and ran for your life. But that's okay. Oh, we're going. The wound must be bandaged, which Henry hasn't learned yet to do. You have to quickly get to someone who can help you. Yay. Okay, run. We're gonna canter. Hey, everybody! Sometimes you have to get to a particular waypoint and hurry, and if Henry has already been to a certain place, it's not necessary to cover the whole journey again. You know, now's not the time to be teaching me how to quick travel. Is all I like. That's all I want to say.
Elmo gets to the left along the stream.
Along the stream, along the stream. Run, ladies! Or distract them.
Hey, to Talmberg.
Come on, keep going. I know I'm gonna run my horse freaking completely ragged, but we gotta go. I'm bleeding at the leg.
Go! They'll kill you all.
You're dead, dude. Okay, he's oh, there's a grave there. Pretty. Very nice. Keep going. I'm gonna have to burn through my stamina too, because I'm not an experienced horseman, so. Come on. Yeah, I know. You're out of stamina. I'm gonna run you dead though, if I have to, my man. Oh, they've got a lot of arrows. Ow! Dicks!
Run for it.
Trying to just get a little bit. Ow! Serious wounds to parts of the body will significantly affect your capabilities. You can't run with an injured legs. Wielding a sword isn't easy with a broken arm. So yeah, this game is all about the simulation aspect, which is great actually, because it means you're gonna be able to tell your own story, and what happens to me ain't gonna be the same thing that happens to you. The more of a I find in my personal preference, as far as RPGs are concerned, the more simulation there is, the more of a good time I'm having. I way prefer an RPG that's going to be heavily simulated to make it feel like the world is actually alive and doing things without me, which is what this game touts often. Is that the game will, even if you're not doing anything, the game is going to do things without you. Quests will complete themselves. He's mad at me. Well, he got away at least.
Quickly, we're closing the gate.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Who's that brave, handsome man? Is his dick
It's your
huge?
cheek, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Well, that'll do it. Also, aren't you supposed to push it through the leg? Not pull it out the leg? You snap it, push it through.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
The voice acting in this game is top notch, though. It's really good.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Are you Lord Divage? May I divage in your davage,
This is a
Sir
survivor
Divage?
from
I
the-
heard, Robard.
Whoa, that voice does not match
Tell
that.
me, boy, what exactly happened?
You're very
Did
young
you see
sounding.
the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard.
Man, that voice does
Our
not
small
match.
garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Even though his voice doesn't really match his body, still well-delivered dialogue, I have to admit. I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting in the least, like, good voice acting. But I am. I fast travel point, great. I discovered a bed, even better. I'm gonna be living in a hole, I'm sure. And a baker, great. But, I'll be happy with whatever bed they give me. Whoop. Looks like our health and we're getting hungry, maybe? Oh, hey. Am I leaving? Yeah? Alright. Well, let's take a look at our journal real quick. Run. Talk to Sir Robert. That's what we're doing. We have nothing aside. We already did this. Activities is done. Let's take a look at our character because we are level, what, 1 or 2? So we can put stuff in to stats. We have perk points. I wish this would get explained. I almost want to give it a little bit more time to see if the game is going to explain it a little bit more. I mean, I can kind of figure it out, but right now, my speech is a -1. And I imagine it's because I'm all dinged and dirtied up. My charisma is a -1, probably similar reasons. I don't have a proper horse. I don't have, like, my one quest log. And if we take a look at the map, we actually covered some decent distance. I'm surprised. Wow, we actually covered a lot of distance. Maybe the map isn't going to be as big as I think it is. Maybe it'll be a bit smaller than I expected. But we've got things to take care of, and so we're going to have to take care of it. What about the miller? Has he paid his debt? So I'm assuming one of these is my bed? Was there somebody out there?
Sucker. That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him. And tell him to come here without delay. I want to have a word with him.
Would you like to have a word with me?
I'll
I'm in a private
dust
area.
out of his apron.
Never mind.
The scoundrel.
I was listening. I was listening on your conversation. Hey! You're doing your own thing. Okay.
I
Hey.
hear you.
Oh!
Hey, look out.
I didn't touch you!
Folk these days.
Girl, I'm sorry. I have apples. I'm trying to eat them. Here, eat. I'm at 25 nourishment, so I'm not doing too well. Yeah, not great. Hey. What's up, baby? It's a long loading conversation. All right, well, this better be an important conversation because it's loading for it. It was awful. I managed, she asked. They torched Ravona on their way. Sigmund came with the army. Well, let's go here.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
Oh, all right. We got a success. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. I fled to the castle. My parents were killed. Then the slaughter began. I guess I should go for then the slaughter began. I'm all beat up looking, you know.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in the path. Terrible cries of the wounded and the dying. I'll never forget it. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
How terrible. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you.
Hell yeah,
to
girl.
keep you alive.
Are you my personal angel? You know what I'm
Safe here
saying?
now.
All right, well. I don't know what that got me, other than maybe some experience. Is it raining in this house? Guys, it's raining.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Well, I'd like some food if we had some, but no lock picking available. I can't wait to be a thief. All right, let's pop out. We need to go talk to him. He's somewhere over there. We also need food. I just don't want to go into a place that's going to be considered like private. Hello? Very hard. I just want food. But maybe I can grab some food from the bakery or something. Well, let's see what's going on here. As long as none of it is considered like private territory when I enter, I'm down to just explore it. Hey.
Don't you start.
Ooh, a
Oh well,
church.
I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Everything's just very hard and locked. Game, come on. I'm assuming this is going to lead down. I'm in a private area. Sorry. Kind of want to jump down, but I'm not going to risk it. Is my leg all just bucked up, though? I'm on my way. Hey. Whoop. After you, sir. I guess I should talk to you, since you're here, and that's my mission. And dilly-dallying is something of a profession of mine. Probably should stop doing that.
I hear you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible then.
No, it just happened. Maybe a couple hours ago. Slaughter everywhere. People gassed the maid that I told about. She got very impressed by my story.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good
Sorry
meal?
about what happened.
Sorrow is easier to
But
bear
it's
on
no
a full
excuse
stomach.
for rudeness.
I'm not being
I heard about
rude.
your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
I mean, that's
I
kind
can't
of right.
understand why he wasted his time. Sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
I am the rudest guy in the world. All right, I learned kitchens.
Ah, milady.
Whoop, cutscene's
You're
dying.
fortunate. Our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear.
Hungry for all the frames
Aren't
that we've
you,
lost, really.
young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Hell yeah,
Thank
girl.
you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Hell yeah.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Beautiful medieval women all over the place. And a sweet medieval grandma hooking me up with sweet food.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Wow, sorry. It's not my fault that she gave you the order. Do what you're told, sir. Ain't no mister without a sister, you know what I'm saying? I learned food. I keep learning a lot of things. Eat, go to the courtyard lodge and sleep there. It's not wise to ignore hunger. The longer Henry doesn't eat, the weaker he gets. If he fasts long enough, he can even die. Different foods have different portion properties, e.g. an apple won't fill you up like a roast duck, but it will stay fresh for longer. Some foods can be more effective for healing. Sweet. So that's kind of gonna be the big difference, I guess, in the food. Is like what just lasts longer and the like. Alright, am I just like picking up
Oh, God damn it, my
all
stomach hurts.
all the food? Excuse me while I just literally pocket all your generous offerings. Let's go ahead and eat. Eat bread rolls. Let's eat the lentil mash. Delicious. Roast duck. I want my energy. My energy's going down the more I eat. I'm overeating. Alright, well, maybe that's why. Oh, you've eaten too much. You won't get hungry for a much longer time now, but you'll be heavy-handed and clumsy until you digest everything. Whoa! Sleepy McPeeperson. That's me. The sleepiest boy. Pardon me while I just rob you blind of apples, but I'm also very, very tired. I don't know what I'm doing. Consider this just me mindlessly grabbing things. You have a good day now. You too. Can I talk to you? No? I think it actually said I could talk to her. Hey, you want me to talk to you, girl? You said I was being rude. No? Alright, you can stare off. How's it going? How's that going? Yeah? Sorry, I'm having the long blinks. I'm in a private area. Wait a minute, though. Is this locked? No. I don't want to be in there. No, it wasn't in there, buddy. Not at all. It's got to be up there somewhere, right? All right, well. If I pass out, carry me to my bed, Chambers, please. And be gentle. Hey, how's it going? Anything out there? Wow, look at that. Not anything. Where is my bed? Don't get the long blinks. Ooh, cool. Steel. Rather not. Don't fall asleep on the ladder. Oh, hey.
Hey,
Can you move, though? I'm kind of stuck. Hey.
what is it?
I need you to move is what I
Hey.
need. Thank you. I was in a private area, man. Where? I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Here. I'm circling it. I'm sure I'm supposed to be inside the walls here. Literally just went in a circle. Alright, let's... Anything out there? No? Trying to find my bed. My guess is it's in this building? Sorry, I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. Oh, heck yeah. If you are tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find an available bed, which you'll recognize from the icon. Sit on it, launch sleep, and set how long I want to sleep for. Well, we're going to sit on the bed. We're going to launch sleep. Good night. I guess I want to sleep, like, till 6 a.m. So this is what's happening here and why this is important. It's not like Skyrim or something where they can blast through. Oh, okay. I only got an hour in. Every, like, hour, the game is simulating what the people are doing. This is story, obviously, but that's important to know when you're waiting and passing time. The world still moves along without you.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
The blacksmith's son's
I
D?
thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
Servant?
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
What about the giant army that could come
God knows
slaughter
you've been
everybody?
through a terrible ordeal.
Her face
I
is
know
almost
what it
too
is to be
real.
left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
All right, whatever you say.
And it can help to talk about it.
Girl, if you just want to
Feel
jump
it.
me, just jump me at this point. That's all I'm saying. Pat the bed. Come talk about it. Tell the story of the raid. Let's do
You
it.
might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to the tavern for ale and met my sweetheart Bianca. I went to collect a debt. I met my friends. We went to teach. No, we're gonna go with the
I
truth.
went to the tavern to buy ale for Father.
We want to be
I know
charismatic
it
as
was
well,
hard
you
for
know.
a groom, but I didn't mind because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
So Radzig came to look at the sword. I'd been secretly learning sword
I'd been
fighting.
secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
Girl.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Ooh, she has an 8 in battle, so I don't know what that means, I forget. There was a huge horde of attackers.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armor glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
Girl, she just wants to hear
And then
anything I
death
say.
descended on Skalitz.
They killed my father and my mother. Yeah.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought.
Wait, did he say that line twice with 2 different inflections? They forget to cut that
Murdered
part?
in cold blood.
They forget to cut one of the takes?
Boy, may the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbors to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Except they chased me anyway. The siege of Skalitz began. The Cumans were plundering the village. I needed a horse. The Cumans were plundering the village.
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Girls just eating it
I
up.
heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped.
I only died 3 times
I
trying.
succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
Girl.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me and my husband either.
Shay, you married, girl? Oh, can't do
In
this.
comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young.
You have a thing for blacksmiths?
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Shit, girl.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
You can stay.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Hell yeah.
My lady.
Good night. Oh shit, he's just like, what happened? What just happened? Sweaty. He's all worked up. I would be. Women in the Middle Ages. Oh, hell yeah, finally. That lesson has come to pass. Ooh, shit. I shouldn't have had that wine. Oh, I'm standing now. I don't think she said that, but that's alright. Shit. Nightmares. Night terrors. Terrors in the dark. Wow. Rude, Dad, first of all. Rude.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Shit.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Shit, dude. Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. No problem. Let's do it. So did I get anything? A torch? Take the torch from the table. Okay. If you need a light at night, use your torch by holding I or 1. But if you want to keep your left hand free, for example, to use a shield, it's better to drink Nighthawk Potion for better night vision. Alright, well. I'm going out with my torch. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Hello? That's a lot of bloody clothes. I can also sleep in here. Alright, well, we've got things to do. Maybe I'll get one. Ooh, that's a nice horse with blue fucking hair. What? Alright, well. Go to the battlements via the stairs. Well, that's what I'm doing, am I not? Go to the battlements and talk to Captain Robert. And we ain't prepared for a siege. Maybe I shouldn't be bringing a torch. But oh well. Hey. Okay, guess I'm talking to you. Don't get mad that I bump into you.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Scarlets to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Okay. Glad I walked all the way here for you to tell me what you could have told me in the house, I guess. What the hell?
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig.
Oh,
Relief.
he made out.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've
Learned
got
all
a
about
thick
him.
skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Don't know if I trust that guy, though. He's got that little finger feel about
Give
him.
my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't be a fool, mate, right there now!
Yeah, I don't like him either, my man. I don't like him either. Hey, how's it going?
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Sure.
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Sweet. So I got a job. I get to watch men work. Couldn't be more excited. First of all, don't are you serious me, because that's just rude. What is this? Activity giver? Activity giver. Is that like their way of saying side quest? Keep a watch on the battlements. Well, we'll give it a shot.
Hey, watch it.
Everybody's just the rudest. So if I go to J, run, it just wants me, my hometown attack, keep watch on the battlements. I don't know what he wants me to do. Hello? No, private area. That guy! Dude! I don't know what you want me to do!
Good health.
Okay. Oh!
Wandering around like a stray
Okay,
sheep.
we're back. What the hell?
Your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, if you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Press T and set how long you want to wait. Watch out, though. Tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. Yes, of course. So we'll just go ahead and skip till 6 a.m. like initially planned. Start. And we're just going to wait it out. So we can see our energy and health all here. As every hour ticks over, I assume these will get adjusted. Or as time passes. And the world will continue doing its thing. Ooh, we're getting real slow towards the end here. What? What? Okay, I waited till morning. What do you want from me? Go to the battlements in the outer... Alright, we're going. Goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not a Talmud. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not a Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here.
His voice is still too
intentions
young.
of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
I also have the voice of an 18-year-old, and it works nicely. Auf Wiedersehen. Remember that name. We'll murder him one day. Oh, shit. I was gonna say, if they attack, it's just gonna be another running point, and we're gonna run away. We can't really win that fight.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Ooh, I'm gonna remember his face. Sir Markvart van Auslitz.
What the hell are you doing?
All right, well, the next chunk of story done. I feel like the game is just about to open up. It's still 2 hours in. Ooh, we got a bunch of different tasks. We 2 hours in, we're still getting tutorialized on a lot of things. So I'm still hopeful the game is going to teach me a little bit more about leveling a character. Though I could figure it out myself, I'm sure. But I'm curious if it's going to end up teaching me. Anyway, we're going to wrap up here. I'll probably do at least one more episode because I want to get to the meat of the game and show that off if possible. But I want to also have a couple episodes ready for when I'm allowed to post content of this game because people are excited for it, much like myself. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comment section below by hitting the like button. If you want more of this, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye.